Defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Parker, finding open areas. Wide open spaces. At the 30. He's at the touchdown, Utah! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. To throw, it's Levin. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, you could tell he wanted to get it to the big man, and I would too, by the way. You got a 6'4", 6'5", 6'17" wide receiver out there. You want to throw it up so he can make a play. Set those feet first, then you give it to him.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be 4th. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running back searching for a hole. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The sure hands is Brown. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got his man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Scanning the field, it's Levin. Quickly complete. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Okay, ready?
The Sun Devils with the first and 10.
Carrier.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short.
Here we go.
Wants to throw it.
Oh!
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll do it himself. The Sun Devils get enough to move the chains.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
I'm out of here.
He'll try to take it
so
back.
conservative. He wasn't trying to be conservative, huh?
He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Utes. The defense putting points on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
You can't get over the Utah hump.
Fair catch called for and made. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Utah! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Arizona State, 0.
He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking down the middle. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Bring in the heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun on third down. Shoots it to the left. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, it's third and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one, setting up a big decision now for the head coach on fourth down.
And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. And the Utes will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moss. He was looking for some running room and not much yards to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The RPO, it's complete. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Tyson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
1st and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Arizona State, 7.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Back to throw, it's Dampier. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking for room, it's Rodgers. And some room to work. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Oh, he found a space on the right. The 20.
No. Oh.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Utes.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Under fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Quarterback running on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on 3rd down? I mean, you got 3rd and long.
Hollywood
you
Sports
try to sneak
NFL.
a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense. And now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Utah 28, Arizona.
I just got on right now. I had to fix it earlier, man. My games I was playing earlier, the game was skipping. So I was in the midst of trying to fix that. This has been
Coach
the
has
best
no
game
choice
I've
here.
found
The
to play.
offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt
I
coming.
was adjusting some stuff.
Fires
in
to
my
the
route.
wideout. It's complete.
It seemed like,
The
I don't know
junior
if that's what
making a
fixed it.
clutch play and turning in a big catch.
This defense has really done a good
Man,
job
skipping
containing
it.
this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In
In
the
my
4th
last 2
quarter,
games I
you
just
know the
played,
ball's
man, I
going to
was
be
like,
in
damn,
his hands.
something's wrong.
Got to
Like, it
get
cost
to
me
him.
the
Got to
game.
ruffle his feathers,
It was
hit him a
skipping
few
so bad,
times,
you know how, like,
make
you
him
press
feel
hike and then you
uncomfortable.
don't think it works, so you hike again. It
Off the
quit
play
through.
fake on 1st down. And the ball comes
no.
out. What a disastrous play. Turning it on. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Utah. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
It just feel like
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Yeah, the different quirks and stuff with this game.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
They gotta do something.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to
You go
avoid
on
the
YouTube
loss.
right now and watch anybody.
Well, this guy
play
must
this
feel
game
like he's
and
run into a
fucking
buzzsaw in this
defense,
game. He has been under duress all
Mid-blitz.
game long, and that's a big reason
Blitz
why he's
defense.
thrown
And
multiple
then their
interceptions in the
offense is
game,
one-play
too.
touchdown.
Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your
Maybe
internal
it's
clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark
See,
it
that
at the
type of shit
34.
right there should not be.
The Sun Devils in the hurry up.
Man, it's kind of crazy. That's only the 2nd time we've called his number, called his name, like his 2nd catch of the day. We're used to this guy really impacting a football game, and this offense has to do a better job finding him, featuring him, giving him chances to make plays.
And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Motion from the wideout.
Yankee blue.
Just keep slinging it. Quick completion on the out route. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're they're down to the 35 on 1st and 10.
They definitely need to fix this game sooner than
Looking
later.
to throw on 1st down.
You know what I
That,
mean? Like, they
friends,
need to fix
is
it
a busted play. Incomplete.
immediately.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Look at this.
Running to Green. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard
You'll just
line.
automatically get sucked into something that you don't have no business being sucked into, just so the runner can
To throw, it's
completely
Levin.
get a speed booster outside.
They'll run the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Brown has it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
That's what I don't
And
get,
they
bro.
are
That's a
in
cover
for the
two.
score here
Why
late
in the
in the
hell
fourth
is
quarter.
because I pressed. If I
Nice
wouldn't have
pitch,
pressed,
nice
then
catch,
you
and
wouldn't
listen,
have turned
maybe
this
this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling, you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Looking to throw. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home.
Oh, he's got some space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Fires left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
The Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Going for it on fourth down must be part of their philosophy. Just 1 for 3 so far in this one. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
I usually don't do that for motherfuckers online, but today I'm going to cut you a break for that.
Just 1 for 3 on fourth down today, but they'll try to move those chains with this play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
The play action fake. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Utes! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Frosty was terrible.